Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
The forbidden ritual, the last attempt to replace Queen Naomi. How come nobody's talking about what happened when they tried to replace Queen Naomi? Remember when we heard that they had introduced a virgin to the Oni of Ife, where the elders said that if there were 100 virgins, they can bring 100 virgins. Now, there was a particular girl that was chosen to replace Olori Naomi before the eyes of the gods. And they said that she was a virgin. They had deemed her better than Olori Naomi. She was coming from a family with pedigree, according to them. At the end of the day, what happened during that ritual that night, nobody is talking about it. They have revisited that issue right now. It was a night unlike any other, heavy with the scent of burning incense and the whisper of unseen forces. The elders had gathered in the sacred grove, their mission clear to replace Queen Naomi with a new maiden, one they deemed most suitable for the throne. It was a delicate, dangerous task, one that required precision, secrecy, and most of all, the blessing of the gods. But the gods had other plans. As the first chant of the ritual began, an unnatural wind howled through the grove, not the gentle night breeze that often accompanied their ceremonies, but a violent, vengeful force that carried the weight of an ancient warning. The towering trees bent as if bowing to an unseen presence, their leaves wrestling in frantic whisper. Then, without warning, the wind struck, a force unseen but undeniably powerful, slammed into the elders, sending them spiraling to the ground like dried leaf in a storm. Their ceremonial staffs snapped, their sacred garment torn by the very air around them. Some tried to rise, others to be thrown back down by an invisible hand. The wise men of the kingdom, men who had stood unshaken in the face of war and famine, now scrambled on their hands and knees, fleeing in terror. They understood then Queen Naomi was no ordinary woman. She was chosen, protected, and untouchable by the God. Yet their desperation, for hunger, for, to put Naomi out of the throne completely, knew no bound, okay? Their power-hungry forces knew no bounds at all. When the ritual failed, what they now did, they turned to slander. They now said that the girl was not a virgin. What had happened, the family of the girl, chosen to replace Naomi, suddenly spoke up. And, when they spoke up, the elders said that the girl was not a virgin, that was why the gods did not take the girl, okay? The revelation was more than just scandalous. It was damning. A queen must be pure, her body untainted by any man before the throne, okay? Talking about a real queen, okay? The queen that is befitting for the Oni of Ife. Yes, that is the reason why Olori Naomi is even very special, okay? Now, the elders, still shaken from their ordeal, knew they had no choice but to abandon their treacherous plan. And so Queen Naomi remained her presence a silent testimony to the power that had defended her. Whispers of the forbidden ritual spread throughout the kingdom, but no one dared to speak of it openly. Some claimed the wind had been the wrath of the gods. Others swore they had seen a shadowy figure moving in the trees. Whenever the truth, one fact remained unchallenged: Queen Naomi was meant to rule, and those who had tried to take her place had learned, at great cost, why no one must ever attempt to defy destiny. Queen Naomi is a daughter of Zion. Queen Naomi is special. Whether you come for me, because each time I say this, a lot of people get very upset and they begin to say, Delaram, this. That is the truth. And I do know that this area of blogging is something that a lot of people are not attempting because they do not know. But I do know that, see, Queen Naomi is special, and even the Ife people, they know how special Queen Naomi is. Now, the question is that Why is nobody talking about this drama that unfolded in the palace when they tried to replace Queen Naomi with another girl? How come nobody is talking about it? How come nobody is, moved to say anything about it? They got what they wanted when they tried to replace Olori Naomi. They can tell you what happened. It wasn't a funny thing. Elders would have lost their lives if not that God had been with them. And up until now, they have not been able to learn their lesson. Then it goes to show that they will not learn. And that is why the event is taking this turn. Maybe going forward, they'll be able to learn. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.